guess now would be a good time to talk about like all of the things that come along with buying a home that I had no idea, and I'm willing to bet he had no idea, and you probably have no idea either.
That we're meant to be.
You should have made a list.
Probably. So I hate when I like watch videos and people like kind of talk about it, but they mainly just like beat around the bush and don't actually like give you any useful information. So I'll just like lay it all out there, because if you really wanted, like, you could look up our house. I mean, you couldn't, but like, it's public info. It shows how much it sold for, everything like that. So I feel like the only way to actually help people is to give them the actual numbers, because I'm a millennial, he's a millennial, and we get bad raps. Like, you want to own property, don't you? But it's hard because you don't know what to do, because nobody teaches you on what to do.
The things that they should be teaching you in school, you don't get taught in school.
Right. We ended up getting to where we were going to dinner last week a lot quicker than I was anticipating, so then we just forgot to finish filming. But what we were saying is there are so many costs and so many things when you're like buying a condo, a house, whatever the heck, that I was like, I don't want to say unprepared, but I literally just had no idea about, and I am not ignorant or naive when it comes to finances. So if you're in the same boat, or if you're wanting to buy a house, listen up. All right, so we live in Southern California, an expensive place in the country or in the world. So we're just gonna like lay it all out on the table, because I hate when people just say like, oh, save money. Like, I need to know the exact amount of money I need to save to get me where I want to go. So we bought a 2-bedroom condo for $414,000. This is public information. If you knew our address, or if you knew where we lived, like, you can see it. So it's not like it's hidden.
You can look it up on Zillow.
When you buy your first house, you can use what's called an FHA, first home buyer, where you put down, I think it's like 2.5 or 3%. The problem is that you're gonna have to pay PMI, which is some sort of like interest.
I think it's private mortgage insurance.
Oh, insurance, my bad. So that goes based off how much the property is that you bought, so it changes for every property. So in order to get out of that, you'll want to put 20% down. So we put down $82,800. For all you watching, because I know I'd be watching thinking, oh, your parents helped. No, they did not. So if you're curious, how in the heck, I'm 24, he's 27, how do you do that? And like, that's a lot of money. First off, we pretty much emptied out our savings accounts. It's obviously just in a different place. Like, the money's still there, it's just in our house. But it took like a lot of our friends going out, our friends going to like get drinks or going to Stagecoach, and like us not doing that. Like, we didn't do anything for our anniversary. We didn't do like, our birthdays weren't that big of a deal. Like, Christmas wasn't that big of a deal, because you have to be able to see long term and not just what's right in front of you to like get a cool pair of shoes. So it takes serious budgeting, understanding like for his birthday in April, like I honestly started putting money aside in like November or December, so that I knew that I could like buy him what he wanted or what I wanted to be able to give him. So it's putting 50 bucks aside instead of going out with your friends, or just have like a movie night inside or whatever, and like just kind of getting creative. Kind of just rambling now, but you put down your 20%, right? You think you're good. Wrong. You also have to pay.
Wrong.
This is where I was like, whoa, what the heck? You have to pay closing costs, the realtor,
Title.
on both sides, title, inspection, appraisal, pest inspection. So like, that's a couple $1,000s that like you're not prepared to pay. And thankfully I had like my dad to help us with that, and he helped get some of the closing costs down. But so I understand that like a lot and most people don't have people to mentor them. So if you don't, find a mentor, or find like a real estate agent that you trust and can help you through the process. If not, obviously you take it as a learning experience and you figure it out as you go. Our inspection, just to like give numbers, was how much?
$325.
And that was cheap. My dad was able to get us, normally that company that we use is usually $400. Then on the same day we had the pest inspection, which was how much?
85.
Okay, so $410 right there just to make sure everything's good. Obviously things come up, every house is different. If you're buying a fixer-upper, like the inspector might say that this is wrong, whatever. And that's like a whole different video for a different, yeah.
Oh yeah, so if you guys are gonna come over, you're coming over to our house, and maybe bring food because we can't afford to go out.
So yeah, obviously a furnishing, most people have families that are willing to help. Like we're sitting in a room filled with like old things from my parents, things that his mom's helping with. So it's like, you have to wrap your head around knowing that just because you're moving out or moving to a new place doesn't mean that like you're walking into your dream place. You know, like everybody is starting somewhere, and it might take you a little bit to furnish your place. Like that's okay. So I was really scared to like have literally $0 in my savings account, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Do I think I'm bringing my child home to my my room? No.
So that's the moral of the story here is if you need to put down $80,000 and you have $80,000, you're gonna need to, like, you are going to be spending more. So that means like if you plan on putting down 80, if you want to be able to move into a place smoothly and not have, why are you glaring at me?
I'm just waiting to hear what you're gonna say.
And like moving smoothly and not really have to, you know, I don't know, dip into like you're waiting to get paid and use your normal checking account, whatever. Probably have an extra, like I'd say at least 15 to 20 to get like some of your essential furnishings, and then pay for the closing costs and the title and the inspection, things like that.
Right, so just the like take homes, figure out what your budget is. If it's depending on where you live, all of that is a factor. If your budget is $200,000, if you want to put 20% down, that's like what, 40,000 or something like that.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you not part of this?
I swear I just zoned out so hard.
So you'll take that 40,000, you're gonna add a couple thousand to that. So make sure you have 45,000 if you want to have more to pad that, whatever. If your budget's 500,000, you're gonna need 100 grand to put down. So you figure out your budget, you figure out how much you need, but I would highly recommend putting 20% down if you can, because now your mortgage payment is also gonna be extremely cheap.
You get a better interest rate.
Comparatively speaking to if you only put like 2.5 or 10 or 15% down, if you can go that extra mile and put the 20% down, or like suffer where you are for a little bit, it's gonna pay off. Generally,
you will also get a slightly better interest rate, and then you avoid the PMI.
That was a great point.
Thanks.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay, so we do not have the keys to our place yet. So if you have any questions that we didn't answer, or you want us to answer as first-time home buyers, it's not like we know everything by any means. Just kind of sharing our experience and what we learned, and hopefully some helpful takeaways for you if you're trying to buy a home as well. So yeah, if you have any questions or future videos like empty house tour, decorating, because it's still not fun for me, let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you in our next video, right?
Yeah.
So if you enjoy this kind of video, if you enjoy me, if you enjoy Justin, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And we will see you in our next video. Say bye, Justin.
Bye, Justin.